Hi, I'm Christy.
And I'm Courtney, and we're heard at the bar.
We are. Okay, so we're trying things here. We've set up the setup differently for those of you who are watching us on the YouTube.
The YouTube.
I know, it's kind of weird. Okay, so we got some getting used to here. Okay, so I have to start with an apology. Okay, because, oh my God, Courtney, wait a second. Let's turn that off. We don't need music in the background.
Copyrighted.
Simon. Okay. Okay, so I have to start with an apology. I was watching the Heated Rivalry episode that we were talking about Heated Rivalry. And in it, we were talking about the homosexual relationship. And in it, I said the most stupidest, ignorantest thing ever. And I know you're giggling, but like I'm trying not to cry because I feel terrible. I said for people who choose, and I can't remember exactly the wording. I don't think I said that lifestyle. I think I said choose to not follow what the norm is. And I'm doing air bunnies for those who aren't watching. And I feel like such an idiot. So I want to apologize. I recognize it's not a choice. I recognize that I was born heterosexual. I'm attracted to men. I didn't choose that. We're all just puzzle pieces trying to find other pieces that fit with us, whether that's one piece or multiple pieces. I don't know. Anyway, so I just wanted to start with a sincere apology to the LGBTQ community, and please, I hope you all accept my apology. I'm grateful that no one watched it and was offended by it. No one has made comments on it yet. But I am sincerely sorry. Okay, that being said,
I apologize. I missed that. I didn't notice either.
Yeah, you're also a dick.
I am a dick. Yep.
I'm not making light.
I'm really sorry.
I'm not making light. Yeah. Okay. All right. So on to the show.
All right. So Christy.
Yes. Courtney.
You're away on vacation in Belize.
Was in Belize.
I have on purpose not asked you any details about your vacation so that you could tell me about your vacation.
I mean, first of all, doesn't that sound fancy that I went to Belize?
I love it. And the boutique hotel.
I know.
I love it. I need more information.
So I got to say, when it was first suggested that we go to Belize, I had no idea where it was.
Really?
I had to go and MapQuest it, Google search it. Yeah,
MapQuest. Oh my gosh,
is that a thing?
I don't know that it is, but it was a thing. MapQuest was a thing.
Google Maps, I guess. I don't know what I went. Anyway, so I had to check it out, figure out where it was. Anyway, so it's in Central America. For those of you who are like me and don't know where it is, we stayed in Placencia, which is a chill fishing village, walkable the whole place. And even like flip-flops constantly. There's no dressing up. I brought my dresses to go out for dinner, and I wore them to go out for dinner, but I was overdressed.
Okay, good to know.
Even at the like restaurants that were like the fancier places.
Yeah.
But it was such a chill week. So I went with two adventurers. Like I thought that we were going to be every day going and doing, but these two were in need of
just a chill break.
R&R chill break. We did Pilates on the beach.
Oh, you did Pilates?
We did do Pilates only once though, because that day we all got drunk.
I love that.
We started by the pool.
Yeah.
And sweet Vanessa, we'll post Vanessa. She was making us drinks. And they were these rum, coconut, pineapple. It was called the Elysian, which is where I stayed, the Elysian specialty drink or something like that. Oh my gosh. We watched her pour the second drink, and she, like, it was 3 shots.
It was a healthy pour.
It was a healthy pour. And then we went out to dinner and I had 2 more. So I don't know if anybody can do the math on that. That was a lot of alcohol. So the next day we were all a little bit rough. But such a good time. We stayed at the Elysian Boutique Hotel, which was right on the water. And the cool thing was that it had the pool and the bar, and then the beach was right in front of that. So you could sit by the beach and hear the waves, and then use the pool if you don't want to go in the ocean. Because there was a few times where the water was actually there was a lot of like seaweed and like gross stuff coming up on shore. So it was nice to have that as an option to not be in the salt water if you didn't want to. But the cool thing was we were actually facing the back, and how Placencia works. There's a sidewalk.
I didn't know where you were going, so I couldn't.
How you say sidewalk? There was a sidewalk, but it's down like the center of like the town. So like there's hotels on either side of the sidewalk, or residences, or bars, restaurants, and shops. It's really an interesting setup. So directly across from us was another, I don't know if it was condos or a hotel, but staying on the balcony that was level to ours was a guy who performs in town.
Oh.
And so he would be sitting out on his balcony waiting for his wife to get ready for them to go for dinner.
Yeah.
And he'd just be playing and singing.
Oh, nice.
It was awesome. So then we were like on fangirling and singing along. And so then he was taking requests. He was like, even Gordon Lightfoot, like
really?
Canadiana.
That's hilarious. I love that.
So cool. So then we ended up actually at one of his performances at one of the poolside bars, which was so much fun.
Yeah.
And then we only did one excursion. I didn't go scuba diving, or not scuba diving. I wouldn't go scuba diving. Snorkeling. That's
snorkeling.
I didn't go scuba.
You didn't
snorkeling.
go snorkeling, really?
No, and the reef there is supposed to be amazing.
Yeah,
like as good as or second to the Great Barrier.
Yeah.
So I wanted to do that, but I don't know. It was just succession of things that kept going on. So we ended up doing the Mayan ruins.
Okay. Yeah.
And then an herb garden tour as well.
Okay.
So it was really interesting. The ruins are it's unbelievable when you consider the infrastructure.
Yep.
The intricacy of the building. They even had one of the walls, for anybody who's into architecture, they actually rounded the stone in one of the corners.
Yeah.
Like just unbelievable. And like there's so much that they don't know of what's inside it, because it has started to crumble, and they're afraid if they start pulling away, there's probably like open spots within, and it might collapse and everything. So they haven't figured out a safe way to kind of get in there. But the cool thing was, because they did they would do sacrifices. That's
like movie worthy.
Like there's the spot where they would do human sacrifices to the gods happy. They would play this game, which was actually similar to like a basketball game.
Okay, I know exactly what you're talking. When we went to the ruins, where were we? Chichen Itza?
Okay,
I think is the name of the ruin. And they
that's great, because I don't remember the name of the ruin that I just was at.
Oh, okay. I think the one I went to on my honeymoon.
A week ago.
I think it was Chichen Itza.
Okay,
and they have it's like a game of basketball type.
Yeah, thing. But it's like it's long,
mm-hmm.
but the baskets are actually in the narrow part.
Yeah,
and you could only use your hips, your shoulder, and your forearm to move the ball around.
Interesting.
I know. Imagine. Anyway, so that was really cool. But so I have a few crazy stories. I mean, I thought they were funny. We're coming back from the Mayan ruins.
Yeah.
And it was an hour and a half, almost a 2-hour drive from the hotel.
Okay.
And so we're about a 5-minute drive away, 15, 20-minute walk. It is hot, right? It's one of those, I think it was about 30 degrees that day.
Yeah.
Full sun, no shade. We're going along, and all of a sudden the guide, he goes, "Uh-oh," and pulls over. I'm like, what's going on? The car stopped. Like it wasn't even
the
running.
Car you were driving in stopped?
He's like, uh-oh. I didn't hear the engine cut out or anything.
Yeah.
Just all of a sudden he like lit over to us. So we're like, oh shoot, what are we gonna do? So he tries again, he gets it running. We're like, okay, good, we're not that far. Just get us home. Again. Boom.
Oh no.
So we had to walk from the car to our hotel. I know, poor third world world problems here, but it was so hot.
Oh,
yeah.
Like midday?
Oh yeah. It was like 3:00 in the afternoon. Yeah. So like, I was ready to jump in. Can you get us? Oh, it's just, I was ready to jump into the pool, like clothes and all. I was so hot.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. Then, so how it works, you fly into Belize City, and then you take like a 10-seater plane to get to Placencia. Puddle jumper, exactly.
Yeah.
So on the way there, I was all hopped up. First of all, in the airport, we got margaritas that we could then take onto the plane. With
travelers.
Us. Yeah, exactly. So I was caught up in the we're going. I wasn't really paying too much attention, so it was all fine. So we land, and the baggage claim, they take the suitcases off, and it's like this little hut, and they're just passing it over a little wall. Right? So then when we're leaving back to the same airport, my boarding pass was a laminated boarding pass. It said boarding pass on it, and it was laminated.
It was laminated.
Yeah. Oh. So it's just what you're given, and you give it to them as you go on, and that's it.
Oh, and they take it back.
Your name's not out. Yeah, they take it back.
Oh, so it's just my gosh.
Yeah, that's your boarding pass. And then because it's not an island. It's a peninsula. Yeah. So on either end of the runway is water, lagoon on one side, ocean on the other side.
Okay.
So we get in, we're starting to taxi and head towards the end. And I've got my phone out, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to video this. This is so exciting. And I'm like, he's slowing down. He's going too slow. We're never going to make it. Oh my God. And you actually see my phone actually go down because I like turned to look at, what is he doing? He's stopping. We're going to crash. Well, he was stopping because he was turning around.
To go the other way.
So I had a full-on panic.
Oh my gosh, that's
I know. So then we take off. All cool. And it was really cool. Like I didn't even take my phone out in the landing because that was even cooler. Because the same thing. Yeah. You're landing in the oceans, right out there. So neat. But then, so we ended up leaving there, but like an half hour, almost an hour late, and had to make a stop on our way. So it wasn't a direct.
Oh, it's not direct.
We had to stop once on the way. Anyways, to pick up one passenger.
Yeah.
So there, everybody gets in. We're getting settled. Andrea, who is with me, she's like, the back door's still open. We're starting to go. Does anybody know the back door's still open? The back door's still open. The back door, she's looking at me. I'm like, what can I do? And she's starting to panic. And then she's like, the back door's still open. It wasn't still open.
It wasn't open.
It wasn't open. I don't know. I still find this hilarious to this day. It was one of those things that maybe, and I'm sorry if you're all listening to this thinking this is not funny, but it was hilarious in the moment. So I guess like the most like fun I had was on the airplane. So then we get on the plane in Belize City, which was, I think it was at least a half hour. So luckily, we got there late, but then it was late coming in. We got there like just before 4, and we were supposed to board at 4:25. The plane wasn't even there yet. Yeah. So we're like, okay, good, we got time. Yeah. So then we get in the plane, and it starts to go out, and it's parallel to the runway, and then it stops. And we're sitting there, and nobody's saying anything. Nothing's going on. We're there for a good half hour. Finally, they come on. Yeah, this is your captain speaking. There's a light that's come on that's causing some concern.
Was this on your way home or on your way there?
On our way home.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So we're just waiting for the mechanic to come out and take a look at it and make sure that we're safe to travel. We've turned off the engines to ensure we don't have to go back and get more gas.
Oh my gosh.
Sit tight. We'll be back with you shortly. Oh man. Okay. First, like the last thing you want to hear before you take off is that there's
a light on in the cockpit.
Right, something's going on with the plane. But then also I feel like I'm yelling. Am I yelling? No. Okay. Also
you're just excited.
in Belize and I think it's most of Central America, they don't have lights on the runway, so they don't fly after dusk.
Oh,
right. Sundown, plane down.
Oh,
yeah. So like we were now. This is 4:30. This is actually close to 5.
Oh, I don't know what it's like there, but it was dark and
like 6:30. The sun is gone. Yeah. So we're sitting there. Dude behind us has a cold. and like that, he's sneezing, but he's also doing that, that sniff, that like, yes, that you can hear all the phlegm. Every time he did it, I gagged.
Oh no.
Oh, it was horrible. So that's behind us. A couple of rows ahead of us, dude starts coughing that wet cough, like that smoker's wet cough.
Yes.
And then it became like a symphony of cough, sniff, cough behind us, cough in front, sniff. Oh my gosh. Luckily, I was traveling with a family doctor.
Yes.
And she had masks. And so we masked up, and which was, you think you're kind of past the whole masking thing, but I was so grateful she had them, because the whole time, like I found myself like not breathing.
Anxiety.
We actually
did you pull? Yeah.
Pulled our shirts up over top of our noses at one point. Like, it was just ridiculous. Anyway, but it was a good trip. It was over like that
so fast.
Like it just crazy.
Yeah.
But it was good. It was what I mean. But like, look, if those of you are watching me on video, watching us on video, you're not just watching me. I don't look tanned. She has a tan line. Like, there's, I don't know. Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see that.
That's it. But I was very good with my sunscreen. But now that I'm home, I wish I wasn't so good with my sunscreen.
You want to be like people to ask, were you in it?
How obvious is it? I mean, my hands look tanned. I'll just walk around like this. But no, that's it. I know. It sucks growing old and being responsible about your skin.
Yeah.
So you were away also.
I was as well. Yes, I was in Las Vegas.
We timed it really well for both of us.
I was really for the studio.
Yeah.
Thank you to Vic and Jenna and Carla for holding the fort down. Yeah, they did a good job. So we went to Vegas. You were telling the story about the sickness. On my way home, there was a woman in the airport, and I just kept looking at her because she was like sniffing and sneezing and not covering. And I just kept thinking, don't be on my plane. Please don't be on my plane. Please don't be on my. She was not on my plane.
Oh, good.
Heaven.
Oh, good.
But I was like, oh my gosh, please do not be on my plane, because it was just terrible. The number of people that I heard had COVID. So we were going down to Vegas.
For those of you listening, I just gave a look of shock.
Yes. So the girls were telling me, one of my friends was like, yeah, I think I had COVID 2 weeks ago, but it was so flippant. What did she say to me? I think I had COVID 2 weeks ago, but it wasn't the kind that you have to mask up for. And I'm thinking, I'm sitting here. Okay, so my friends are all American.
Yeah.
And we're Canadian. So I don't even remember where.
Okay. Hi, Courtney.
Hi, Christy.
So you were talking about your trip to Vegas. You were talking about
the sick lady in the airport.
Yes, because I just finished telling my sick people. So, and the COVID and all the people with COVID.
Oh, the COVID. Oh, yes. One of my friends was telling me that she had COVID 2 weeks before, but it wasn't the COVID that you have to mask up for. And I was like, wow. The education difference between what we see and what they see is completely different. Yeah. And I'm like, COVID is COVID.
Right.
It doesn't matter whether you have the I'm on my deathbed COVID or whether you have the sniffle cough, sick in bed COVID.
Right.
It's COVID.
Right. Just the sniffle COVID
and the sniffle cough for me could be different for the sniffle cough for you, right? Like,
I didn't realize we were still even testing for COVID though at this point.
In the cities they do. They test for influenza too. So one of my friends, the day before we flew, she messaged the group to tell us that her daughter had the flu.
Yeah.
She went and got tested for it. So I was like, wow, we don't really test for that kind of thing. Like,
why? Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know why they did it, but yeah, they tested for it. Oh yeah, she has influenza. We just stay home and stay in bed.
Well, that's cool. I feel like any illness is mask worthy these days.
I agree.
On a plane anyways.
Yeah.
So I don't want to get it.
No, exactly.
But also, if you choose not to wear a mask, that's okay too.
It's a choice. No, it's a choice.
That is a choice.
That is a choice. That is a choice. Wearing a mask is a choice.
Is a choice.
For sure. It's just different. It's also different in that I didn't feel comfortable telling them I had my flu shot and my COVID shot just like 8 weeks ago.
Right.
because they are very anti-vaccination. So I didn't mention it.
Yeah.
I didn't, because normally I would be like, oh, don't worry about it. I had my flu shot and my COVID shot just like 8 weeks ago, so I'm all good. But
oh my goodness.
So
you went to Vegas
yes.
With your friends that are from the US how did you get to know these people? Like what was the connection with these guys?
So I met them through New Kids on the Block.
Okay.
So I met them through New Kids on the Block. So what happened was 10 years ago, I used to cruise.
Right.
So with New Kids. And one of
cruise and helping that, like you were working with them. Yeah.
So then one of my friends decided that they no longer wanted. So we used to cruise together,
right,
like in a cabin. And the last time, so we had comped cabins and things like that.
Right.
So what ended up happening is when we were going to purchase the next cruise ourselves, not being comped, my friends were like, "Oh, I think I want to get a 2-bedroom, not a 3-bedroom."
Oh, okay.
And so I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm one of the more outgoing people in our group. And so I was like, I'll do it myself. Yeah. It's fine. I'll find a roommate. Don't worry about it. So then one of my completely separate friends was like, oh, hey, I think I saw somebody was looking for a roommate. So I was like, oh, okay. So I reached out to her and I was like, hey. So it ended up being we had a lot in common. We both worked at universities. We both worked in the same field in the university. We both basically did the same thing, only she was down in Florida and I was up here in Canada. We got on really well. Yeah. So we were in a room together and then COVID hit. Then we ended up not rooming together. And then when you could cruise again after COVID, she reached out and was like, hey, do you still want to go? And I was like, yeah, actually I do. So then we cruised. And then after that, we just holidays cruising. Yeah. I go down and see her. So she doesn't come up to see me yet, but she's going to this summer. I think they're coming.
Oh, awesome.
But one of that group of friends did come to Toronto with her family just to see us.
Oh, nice.
Last year, so it was a lot of fun. So yeah, now we're talking about going away on trips, like maybe to like Bahamas or something, and just kind of like what you and your girls did. Yeah. That's what we're talking about doing now, because so far we've kind of structured it around something New Kids related.
Right.
So whether it be the tour or they're in Vegas doing a residency or anything like that, just because then we can all come together for one thing. So now we're talking about the fact that, maybe we don't want it to be New Kids related. Maybe we actually want to just get together as friends and vacation together kind of thing. That's cool. I think the first thing we're looking at doing is they're going to possibly come here and visit me.
Yeah.
So,
very cool. So you all went to Vegas.
So we all went to Vegas.
And it was kind of a birthday. It was your birthday weekend. Happy birthday. Did I wish you a happy birthday?
I don't remember.
I don't think I did. Uh-oh. I'm such a jerk. Honestly. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Yes. So we went and did the Wizard of Oz at the Sphere.
Oh, cool.
Oh, my God. Wow. Yeah, it was so great. Amazing. You watched the old movie with new changes to it. So Dawn is a crazy Wizard of Oz fan. Okay. I am also a big Wizard of Oz fan. I'm a little bit more of a Wicked fan, though.
Oh, okay.
But I love Wizard of Oz. That's where it sort of gravitated from. And so we went to it. It's very immersive. Like, they throw things at you. Things fall from the sky. These,
Why do they throw things at you?
They throw, like, apples. It's a part of the movie.
Okay.
Anyways,
all right.
So these apples come out at you. Leaves drop down. Wind blows. The seats shake.
Because it's a 360.
It's a 360. Yeah, it's so cool. So we did that the first night when I got in. And then the next day we saw New Kids. It was funny because this was a weekend that Max had hockey. 3 hockey games.
Oh, geez.
So, and he was a little worried that I wasn't going to get to see him. What if he scored a goal? Yeah. That kind of thing. So, sure enough, we were there we were watching New Kids. They were doing a meet and greet, and we were sitting in the stands and just watching. And so there was a gentleman beside me, and we were talking. They actually are billet parents in the States.
Yeah.
So they're not the same level. I think they said they were AA or something like that. Hockey. And so he had access to all of the different feeds. So he just asked me what team Max was playing for. clicked the London Knights, and sure enough, we sat there and watched his game.
Oh, good.
So he got a penalty. So
Yeah.
then the gentleman took a screenshot for me and then airdropped it so I could send it to Max to prove that I was watching his game. So
There you go, Max. Even when she's in Vegas,
I still watch the game. Yeah.
What happens in Vegas didn't stay in
Vegas. No. Good mom. Good hockey mom.
You are a good hockey mom.
So I watched his game, and then we went to the show. So my girls and I. So one of the things was we got front row.
Well, of course.
So it was
because you know the band,
but it was so good.
Yeah,
like so good. We watched the whole show, and it was so fun. And then afterwards, my big thing was I wanted to go out dancing.
Right.
So I had asked Earl, one of the security guys, "Hey, where's a good place?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, there's a place in the hotel that has like 90s music." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is great." Yeah. So it's called On the Record. So if you're ever in Vegas and want 90s dancing on the record, it's honestly, it's a really nice place with like a million speakeasies in it.
Oh,
so crazy. So I'll have Simon put a picture of a couple of the speakeasies so you can just see. Oh my gosh, it's so cool.
Yeah.
So we went in, and I think they said something about it being like it's not Spanish night. What's
Latin night?
Latin, thank you. I was like, it's not Spanish. So yeah, so Latin night. And so it was Latin night. And so there was like, we went in and it was like 90s music in the main part. And then we walked through and there was like, people were doing Latin dancing and the music changed. And then we went down this other hall and people were pushing on, you could see people tapping the wall and then a door would open and you go in and it's a completely different bar within the bar.
Oh, cool.
It was so cool. And they had totally different music in there.
See, I have no desire to go to Vegas. I've been twice. I have no desire. But now hearing this, I kind of want to go.
It was fun. So we like pushed. So we just followed these people in and we're dancing around in here. And then the music changed. And then we went back out, went to a different one.
Yeah.
And then along one wall, because this was the place that they end up, I think the last time I was in Vegas, they had an after party here. I didn't realize the one wall I watched it. You push on different things. There's 4 different speakeasies in there, and you can go in. And there's these, and each room is totally a different theme.
Oh,
so there was one room, and I only kind of glanced in it because I watched a guy go in. It looked like it was a prop room, but it wasn't. It was a bar, but it looked like a prop room. They had it made to look like a prop room. Another one looked like it was like a pinball room or something like that. Like it was so cool. I was like, this is amazing. I had no idea.
And did you dance? Did you dance all night long?
All night long.
Yes.
Yeah.
And music was good?
Music was very good.
Good.
Yeah. Very, very good. And then the next night so that was my birthday.
Yeah.
The next night we ended up going to another show and then we went to the after party.
Yeah.
Afterwards. We had so much fun dancing again. Dance.
And can you tell us dirty details of the after party?
I can't tell you dirty details.
I had to tease you about that.
No, it was a lot of fun though. It was a lot of fun.
So we were talking about this while we were away because we danced to the live band, but he was playing like more folky stuff. Yeah. Right? Like it was on the chill side, but we still managed to get up and cut a rug.
Yeah.
How much we love dancing.
Yes.
And how once you get to a certain age, there's nowhere to dance.
Yes. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And so like there's this company called In Bed by 10, I think it's called, where they have, and there's one coming up in London in March, but it's sold out. And there's another one actually in June where it starts at 5 p.m. Doors close at 5 p.m. You can't leave.
Get in after 5.
Yeah, you can't get in, can't leave.
Yeah.
Well, you can,
I think you can probably leave. You just can't come back.
Yeah, sorry.
You are locked in. You can't leave.
But you can. It's like what was that song? Anyways, Hotel California.
Oh, okay.
So, and then at 10 o'clock it's done.
Yeah.
So it's a nightclub bar, dance, 90s, 80s music, and then so there's one in June that we could go to. But what we were talking about is that we have like the space in the studio.
Oh, we could have
That
a
once
dance.
a month
Yes.
we could have like or every 6 weeks,
Yeah.
we could have just a dance party,
Yeah.
BYOB,
Yeah.
and either have the music already preset or
Yeah.
even have like a DJ, like pay to come and have a DJ there.
I think Simon's a DJ.
Is Simon a DJ?
I think Simon is a DJ.
We may have an in for a DJ.
He's like, what am I getting myself into?
Oh my gosh, wouldn't that be cool? But wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
That'd be so
Once
fun.
a month, and it's just
Yeah.
like on a Saturday night.
Yeah.
We'd have to black out the windows so nobody can see us in there. But go and dance, because we did that. When was that we went to the Jim Bob Ray's reunion?
Yeah.
Was that last spring? Last summer? So there's a restaurant that's now called Toboggan here in London, but when we were in university, it was called Jim Bob Ray's. And it was a combo. It was kind of like the transition club between like the grunge and the dance. Like it had both hip hop and grunge with kind of more, and it had like
and it was like 90s
floor.
at the time.
It was 90s.
It was 90s. So it was like 90s grunge hip hop.
And it had like a little dance floor. It wasn't a dance bar, but it had a dance floor.
Yeah.
And so we went in the spring for the for the reunion. And oh my gosh, we walked in the door and we started dancing as soon as we walked in. We didn't stop dancing. I think we danced on our way out the door.
Yes.
So much fun. And I just love, like, you can dance.
Yeah.
I like to dance. When I'm on the dance floor, I think I look like you. In my head, I'm really good at it. I would hate to see a video because actually Andrea got video.
Did she?
Yes.
That's awesome.
She showed it to me. I didn't have my glasses on, so I didn't totally see it, but I can just imagine it's scary. But wouldn't that be so much fun?
That would be so much fun. Yes.
How much joy would that bring us?
That would be really fun.
Okay. All right. You've heard it here first.
We're going to do it.
We're going to do it. We're going to have dance parties at the studio. Yay. And then you don't look super tanned either.
No, I literally was only, so it was beautiful in Vegas. Didn't bring a swimsuit because everything I looked at said that the pools don't open until the end of March.
Oh no.
It was hot, 30 degrees.
Yeah, and the pools were open.
And the pools were open. People were swimming.
Oh jeez.
And so I didn't have anything. So I sat out the one day watching the game. But then the one day I got burnt, we did a double-decker bus tour. Yeah. And went all over Vegas. And so we sat outside and I didn't think anything of it because I put sunscreen on. Yeah. But yeah, I got a burnt in this shape of the shirt I'm wearing right now. So I literally went home and I didn't even notice I moved my shirt. I was like, oh, I got burnt. I got a burn on my back. Did you? Because we were sitting on the lawn chair, or they're not called lawn chairs, the loungers. And I was sitting sideways talking to Tara, and I was like leaning forward while I was talking to her. So my back was in the sun. And even a few times I like grabbed the towel and threw it across my back to because I could feel that I was feel it. Yeah. It got a little burnt. Little wee crispy. Yes. Crispy back. Yes. Yeah. Yes. That's the one thing I wish that I had brought a bathing suit. Yeah. Yeah. I usually do and never use it. I know. This time I just didn't bring it. Here's another question for you. How quickly did you unpack? The minute I got home. Did you? I unpacked and threw everything in the laundry. What time did you get home? Okay. So I left Vegas at midnight. Yeah. Took the red eye. Got into Toronto at 6:30. Took a Robert Q 2 hours home to London. So I was here 10 maybe. So you unpacked as soon as you got home? I got home on the red eye? I did laundry. Oh my gosh. I did laundry. And then I had a private client group at 3:30. Yeah. I go to back out of my driveway. Yeah. I get a flat tire. Oh no. So I'm backing out of the driveway and the alarm goes off to say, you've tire pressure. And I'm like, oh, whatever. I pull over, I look. I'm like, no, the tire looks fine. Yeah. So then I start driving. I get to Adelaide and Fanshawe from my place. Yeah. And my car is like beeping at me. Like, I'm looking. So I click the button to see the tire pressure. It's down at 18. Oh no. So I was like, oh my gosh. So I turn around, go back home. I'm texting the girls to be like, hey guys, I'm going to be late. I'm going to grab Neve's car. Yeah. Neve had no gas.
Oh
She was waiting for
no.
Ryan to get her gas. So no gas. And the girls are like, it's okay, we can reschedule. So I rescheduled till the next day.
Yeah. Which
But
you
I
probably
was
should
like,
have done in the first
I
place.
should have, but I was just like, you're joking.
Yeah.
You're joking. And so, yeah, so my tire didn't fully look, but one of the girls in the private class, she was telling me today, she said, do you have do you have a
Just ignore them.
no flat tire or something like that? And I guess it means that your tire always looks like it's got, even though it's not.
Oh, yeah, a run flat.
A run flat.
Run
That's
flat
it.
tire.
So
Yeah.
apparently that's what I have.
Okay.
Because it didn't fully look, but it
Right.
was complete, like it was giving me
Right.
the message like it was completely
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
And I could see it had gone down a bit, but it hadn't,
Yeah.
not flat.
Right.
So, but yeah, no, we got it fixed.
Yeah, I have a confession to make.
What?
My tire pressure light came on before I went away, and I still haven't done anything about it.
You should probably look into
Me
that.
and tires, honestly. I never took off my. Did we talk about this in the
No,
podcast?
you never took
I
off
never
your
took off my winter
tires.
tires. So I just, but it's perfect because I'm walking distance to the studio. So I just
you know what?
walked every day.
I think you told me about that before, and you just were like, I'm walking, so
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. It was no big deal. I just walked. It was fine.
Yeah. That's hilarious. I just realized we've been talking for a really long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have lots to talk about.
And that's Courtney's way of saying,
We got to wrap this up.
Let's wrap this
but we
up.
have a special guest on our next podcast.
very exciting.
So yes, so we'll be featuring Annie, who does photography for local hockey teams, but I believe she did Team Canada too. So
Oh, very
yeah,
cool.
so we'll have her on
Yeah.
the podcast next.
A female
Women in
in
sports.
sports. Yeah, that's
Women in
awesome.
sports,
Okay,
yeah.
looking forward to it.
Well, thank you for joining us, and thank you for being part of our community.
Yeah, thanks. I forgot what I'm supposed to say. Thanks for watching and listening. This is Heard at the Bar.
Heard at the Bar. I forgot what we were.
Bye.